So I do take it from Fred's system to turn sideways, but now I attack the eyes or the throat.
There you go.
And then I go to bring his body down.
Thumb lock, yeah.
People say you cannot do finger locks or things like that, right? But you can do finger locks if you know what you're doing. Throw punch, you do a snap kick like a whip.
Yeah.
It's fast, and they don't look at, hey man, I don't want to fight.
See, that is tough. It hurts. It works. As well as doing more of a snap kick, it gets the kick back to where you're ready to do something, ready to fight. And it still allows all the force from that kick to stay in the person and is trapped in their body while it's not coming back into you. So that's one thing. You're able to get all your force into the kick. And your foot's already back in time, ready to do something else if it didn't work. But as you see, the best groin kicks are when the person's not expecting it and their adrenaline is not too high. So that works. But notice that his hands are still up because he could have still did something if it didn't work.
Done.
Oh, yeah, I missed it. He slapped. Oh, yeah, wait, let's see. He hit his glass
It's
or
fast,
something.
and they don't look at, hey man, I don't want to fight.
That's what I just said. His hands are still up, so after the kick, he can still follow up and do something if the kick didn't work.
Done. Slap the out of his ear. I'm being gentle.
Yeah, you are being gentle.
If I hit his ear like this, the equilibrium is gone.
Yes.
You're going to pass out.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So I'm saying this is fast.
And notice, it's really good, notice is with the lead leg. So a lot of the stuff is with the lead hand or lead leg because it's faster. Because the lead leg and lead hand is the closest thing to the opponent. So what I do, and so I teach, it's always the lead hand first with the lead leg first. Yet again, after that, I can go with the rear, but the first shot is usually always with the front hand, front foot because it's faster. They won't see it coming, and I can still do a lot of damage and be effective.
Right there. Bam, bam, all day, Wing Chun. A lot of people, and it's very popular, you know, the kick, kick, you know, that they do in Krav Maga, it's very popular. If they connect, it's a good job.
Yeah.
But trying to throw the shin and your legs are together, put your legs together, put your hands like you're going to fight me, right? Ow!
Yeah.
That hurts me.
I like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
It is hard if the guy's legs are positioned in a certain way, or he's in a stance, or is bladed. It's not that easy to just go in between his legs all the time. So something I teach, you can do like a front snap kick at the groin. So instead of coming under his legs, this is the guy, instead of coming under the legs, you can come just at the groin with a front snap kick or a teep, whatever you want to call it. Many martial arts have the same kick. It's the same thing, but I'm bending at the knee and kicking just at the groin like I'm stabbing at it rather than going under. It'd still be fast enough to where once I kick, I'm still able to do other things with my hands.
So that's why I believe my toe kick, you can put your legs together, I don't care. Put them together. Put them together, close them. Protect your groins, right?
There you what I say. There you go. There
It's
you go.
difficult because it's coming upwards.
He's coming straight
And I
at it.
broke people's cup before, you know, I'm here, hey man, I don't want to fight. Boom, gone, right? Just punching him in the jaw. That's
So you
it.
see, that first hit, it stuns him. It stuns him to set up his next attack. So even though this is self-defense, he has to intercept him. He's a bigger, stronger guy. He doesn't know what he's going to do. He has to intercept him, and that's a big thing I teach. The big thing Bruce Lee taught, man, it's a good thing Bruce Lee taught, is intercepting the guy. Because when you do that, it doesn't matter how big and strong he is or what he knows, it's going to work. And it's going to surprise him and set up all your stuff after that.
If I just kicked here and let you recover and go, hey, okay, hey, principles,
Yeah.
the fight could continue.
Well, technically, you could do that run away. That's something I do teach as well. You can do one good hard hit and get out there, and it's run. That is very true. Or you could hit and go in, but it's either or. You can't do in between. It's either you hit and run, or you hit and just blast in and keep hitting him. It's either or. You can't. It's only one of those two options. Either hit and start bagging up. Because you can do that with the eyes. It works so well. You can hit him in the eyes and then just get out of the way and just get out of there. And that works beautifully. Or you can hit and keep hitting him. But it has to be one of the two. You can't hit there and kind of just sit in range and wait for him to either you get out of there or you keep hitting him.
This is fast. 1, 2,
Okay.
or 2. That's it. If he still stands, there goes the throat.
Okay.
That could be a killer shot. So you have to watch what you're doing and how much of use of force you use. Depends. In a real fight, no rules.
Right. Okay.
But if you get into confrontation and something like that, and you're just gonna go, and they're doing that, then you can go, hey, I said I don't want to fight.
There you go. And then you can get out the way. And that works especially if they're not ready for it, which is the point when you do that. You know, if the guy's in a stance, chin tucked, it's going to be hard to hit him in the throat. But most real life situations, they're talking, they're yelling, my hands are down. That's when you'd hit them.
Maybe you get allowed that window to walk away.
Right.
You know? I mean, like I said, this kind of kicks to the leg will stop a guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I've done it.
Open
Man, I've done
somebody-
it so many times. It works. That's one thing. The low line side kick, Bruce Lee made famous. That works so well. I've done it so many times against guys 3 times my size. And it works because A, it hurts really bad, and you can break their leg. Or I mean, not break. You can dislocate them or hyperextend their knee. That's the real term. But also, it forces their foot on the ground. So the times I've used it, the guys are rushing in. He's rushing in because, yet again, black guys. I mean, this is true. They rush into punch. They rush, and it works. But when I intercept with that kick, it forces their front leg on the ground, and it hurts them. So now when it jams that front leg on the ground, they can't rush me, and now I can do whatever I want to do, or I can get out of the way. But that works really well.
You go, hey, boom, open him up. You lost balance, right? Now, why
Yet
am
again,
I going to go
he has the hand on the head to keep him off balance, to keep his posture broken.
stay in one leg so you can take me down? I'm here. I'm just going to attack what's available to me.
So this is street smart. It's sort of like a whole plethora of different little tools and
So you see, the things right now, he's done a lot of martial arts, and a lot of martial arts can work in real life, but with the same underlying principles. That's why I like Jeet Kune Do a lot, is because it's about the principles and the concepts of what works. That the whole thing, it doesn't matter what technique, the whole thing is doing is that a lot can work if you hit the guy first and it hurts them. A lot can work. Now, he's not waiting for him to throw 3 punches and then try to do something. It's not doing that. He's hitting him first, or he's intercepting him with something that hurts, something that's effective, and then he can go on whatever he wants to do after that. That's the principle you're seeing, intercepting and being offensive, moving first. That with that principle alone, many martial arts systems can work. Wrestling, if you're a wrestler, you see it wrestling, wrestlers get in fights all the time, and what do they do? They go for the double leg first, and it works because he's intercepting him. He's intercepting the other guy's intent to hit him. So that's the big thing, intercepting. Obviously, Jeet Kune Do, that's what it's called, the way of the intercepting fist. And it's not all about intercepting, but it's the first part. The first part is about intercepting because if you can understand that, that is the best form of defense. The best form to defend something is to intercept them. At least that's the most effective form to defend. Now, there might not be a time where you can't intercept, and then you can do other stuff, but that's the first thing to understand. It's the first thing I go over with my guys, because if the guy wants to hurt you, he wants to beat you in, he really wants to hurt you, or even kill you, you better intercept him. You got to intercept him, and that's exactly what he's doing with all these techniques. And then once he hits the guy and it hurts, then he can go for the finger lock, then he can go for the sweeper throw, and other stuff too.
tricks you put together.
Right. When I come up to my elbows, yeah, do they have elbows in Krav Maga? Yes. But I like to use some of the elbows that they actually do in kickboxing. You know?
Oh, that's
You know?
that's a cool elbow. So you go in. Yeah.
You
So
go right
if
for
you
the
throw a
sternum, that
punch
hurts
and I go from
a
the
lot.
arrowhead to a arrowhead with a rhino, right? With the rhino.
Yeah.
I'm still protecting myself. Throw it.
I'm scared now.
Throw it.
Yeah,
Okay,
so
now when you
Elon from Inside Fighting, shout out. Somebody teaches the rhino of when the guy swings to come up in the cover with this while I'm moving forward, while I'm going forward, I'm going for the kill. I'm going forward to the chest or face. For him, he's shorter, so the chest works. And hitting the sternum, it sucks. Hitting the solar plexus, that sucks. So that works as well. I'm taller, so when they swing and I do this, I go for the face, and that works really well.
really throwing it, right? He didn't take nothing from me.
Exactly.
But if I continue,
Yeah.
You would collapse eventually.
Yeah.
I would go in here, collapse you, go in here, bring you down, drag you to the ground, all that stuff.
Okay.
Nothing's being reinvented here. This man has studied many forms of martial arts, and he's picked his favorite little bits and pieces and kind of thrown them together in one little system. The concept is simple. Attack the attacker and strike the most vulnerable parts. Like
That's the concept for really every martial art has that concept. I mean, it really does. That's the point. That's the point, though, is that you can use any martial art, really. But if you use the underlying effective principles, they come out to be the same. Hit him first, hit him hard. Intercept. Then you can talk about other stuff like economy motion, conserving your energy, using correct structure and technique to get the most bang for your buck, right? You can talk about that. You can talk about adapting, being able to adapt to the person, whatever he does, striker, kicker, grappler, puncher. You have to adapt. That's something you see in here as well. That's the biggest thing in martial arts. It's really principle driven because he did many martial arts. A lot of martial arts have the same techniques. We have the same elbows, the same punching, the same kicks. They're just called different names. And so when you go past that, when you look at, okay, what are the concepts, the key concepts of martial arts, and that's what you're really studying. That's at least what I study. And that's the thing. So when you talk about real life or the realistic side, what you'd actually use martial arts for, it's offensive. It's hitting the guy, and it's making sure you intercept, hit him first, and make it hurt.
like the eyes.
Please take the glasses off.
Uh-oh.
The simplicity of teaching people to react with the hand they have.
Simplicity. I love that. That's another great concept that some martial arts don't go over enough. Simplicity. Something I do a lot. I'm a firefighter. When you're in a high stress environment, a lot's going on. You cannot do complex, compound, technical movements because it overwhelms the brain. Your brain's already overwhelmed. Stress, fear, anxiety, anger. Your heart rate spiked up, adrenaline. In that environment, which is a fight, or a life and death situation, or the guy's trying to rob you, mug you, stab you, that's what's going to happen to your body. When that happens, unless you are a master and have been doing martial arts for 20 plus years, you will not be able to properly think in that environment of the correct techniques to do and to be and do that. No. So by default, you will need a simplistic, direct approach. That is what I teach. That is a big part of Jeet Kune Do, especially in the beginning, is it's simple, a direct. You need something where when you're overwhelmed, you don't know what to do, you have a very simple attack you can do that takes no thought to do. And that's what he's doing too, that hitting the eyes, hitting the guy with a straight punch, it works, it's simple. So now when you practice it so much, you have it down to where, you don't have to think about it, you can just move in that high stress environment. That's important. So it has to be simple. That fancy techniques can work if you're just a master and have been doing it for 30 years. But for 95% of people, you're not going to be able to pull that off in real life. So with that being said, it has to be something easy, simple, really more than simple. Not really easy, but something simple to do. Something that's not a lot of steps, 1 or 2 steps to do, that you can do and not even have to think about it.
From Kung Fu, this is called a tiger claw, a figure 8. So I don't have to be, hey, I got you, Pink Panther. All those 4 fingers are attacking you. Or I just turn it around and slap you. I didn't cause a damage.
Yeah.
But I got a reaction.
Oh.
Yeah, eye flick. Bruce Lee called it an eye flick. The same concept of keeping your hand relaxed and flipping it out at the guy's eye. That works well too.
All you want
You get the same reaction of their eyes closed, their head goes back. That's what you want.
is like this.
Yeah.
Now when
What
I
did
do
I'm telling you, what did I just say? Yeah.
this, I'm going to go soft. All this is open. Now I can go here. Hey, bang.
You go there, you would
Right
hit,
to
you
the-
go for the single leg, double leg, trip, sweeps. I mean, yeah. You do that one thing to set up whatever else you want to do. That's the underlying principle I want you guys to know.
Throat. Once I teach people as I teach, attack the eyes, the throat, the carotid arteries, the ears, the back.
Yeah, that's good. That means he's right. I teach eyes, throat, groin, knee. Really, eyes, throat, knee, then groin. Groin's good, but I'd rather kick him in the knee and the shin versus the groin because it stops them. They can't keep coming forward, and it ends the fight as well.
Of the neck. Then go down. Don't attack the chest. Stomach, anybody can handle it.
That's true. I totally agree. He's totally right.
Yeah.
I go right to the groin.
He's right about the stomach and the chest. If you do hit the stomach, though, because I have some shorter guys, you aim for the solar plexus. Right, it should be right there, right under your ribs. You can feel your rib cage. You feel your sternum, right under your sternum. You're going to feel a soft spot. You hit right there. And that works as well. That is terrible. It's terrible.
I go inside where you have nerves, right? Yeah? Nerves.
Yeah.
You know, punch inside the leg. But instead of me bending down and doing it, now if you put a
Like a,
guillotine,
okay.
right? So instead of fighting the guillotine, I'm gonna go. Now look, my head comes up.
There you go. Pain compliance. He is hitting in a spot that hurts so bad it overwhelms your system to do something. That is real martial arts. That's when you can go and escape because it hurts so bad.
His eyes are gone.
Yeah.
That's all it is to it. One.
Oh, sorry, okay.
One. Head up from jiu-jitsu, right? I can always grab the hand and break it. Kick the face.
Standing armbar too.
Whatever.
Yeah. It's a
Or
lot
knock
of.
him out.
Yeah.
All right? So it's between attack. There's no defense. It's between attack.
What I say. There's no defense. I mean, I'd say that, but that's the point. He's attacking. He's intercepting. Burst. That is his defense. That is him defending himself. That's the point. That's the point.
And control.
Because yet again, if you're not hitting him, he's not going to stop. That's what I really try to show and teach. He's not going to stop. He doesn't care who you are. If he's attacking you, he's going to keep attacking you till you're on the ground. So to get him to stop, you have to hit him with something that hurts.
And submit.
Okay.
To answer the throat, for example, there is no time to do.
So again, that's what I teach. If it's this close, he can just go for a double eye gouge. And terrible right away, he's going to let go. Or he just hit him in the face. Or he could finger jab to the eye, or he could hit it to the throat. So see, he's open. But notice, I'm not saying he could break the grip here, do this. No, hit him first. He could hit him in the knee, he could hit him in the groin as well really hard. That's what you want to do.
The pluck. You might not reach, you might not that. So I do take it from Fred's system to turn sideways, but now I attack the eyes or the throat.
There you go.
And then I go to bring his body down.
Thumb lock, yeah.
Knock him out. People say you cannot do finger locks or things like that, right? But you can do finger locks if you know what you're doing. Throw punch.
Yeah, he's right.
Boom. And now I can get in here and get a finger lock. And get a finger lock.
Oh, no.
Yeah, finger locks, they're really good. They're terrible. You can also do it if they grab you. That's a big thing. That's when Aikido in like Japanese jiu-jitsu work is when they grab you. Now, I have the hand here. I could single out a finger and go for that. But in a midair punch is really hard. I'll just be honest. It's like, this is not realistic to grab the punch out of midair. But when they grab you, because fights, that's how they start. They're talking to you. They put your finger in your face. You grab their finger. It's terrible, and that works really well.
Okay? Get him to a point where I can get him. Simple.
Oh,
Spread the
finger
fingers.
locks. Yeah,
Right?
like you said, you gotta know what you're doing. Because if there's tense stuff like this, it's not gonna work, obviously. But when they're not expecting it, that's when you go for it, and they work.
To go down.
That's the easy way to get out of holds as well. Like if they got like a guillotine and whatnot, you can break the grip and then go for the finger lock, and that's gonna open up their hand. It's because in real life you just break their finger, it's gonna open up their hand so you can get out the block or get out the grip.
I'm going to go down. I'm going to lay down. Lay down.
You see, it's effective because he's using his entire hand to one finger. I mean, it works. It works. Especially if they grab you. I can go and pluck this one finger and go, and their hand's going to open. You can just break it. And now when you break it, they can't make a fist anymore.
Pull my gun out, work with it. So that's anti-terrorism, controlling people. There is so much elements to it that I teach.
Yeah.
But the simplicity is that. Eyes, throat, side of the neck, elbows. If you're gonna use anything to the chest or the body, use your stronger part.
I agree. I like that. Agree. And also, too, you see, since he is close, kicking, I mean, you could, but he's close. The hand is just, it's just makes sense. It's close enough to hit. So hit. If there's like, let's say if he's a foot back, that's when I start entering with that side kick to the knee, the low line side kick, because I'm further away. But if you're close, the hands are going to be faster.
This doesn't do much. This does.
Sternum, yeah,
Cave.
sternum works. Sternum works. So the chest, the target, the sternum, or solar plexus, or liver as well. But sternum, solar plexus first because they hurt really bad. Instantly.
Yeah.
All right?
Yeah, I'll say.
When I'm here and I go for the eyes, his head shoots there, I'm gonna move my whole body forward. And now I'm going for the back of the neck. And then if he's still standing, here comes my knee up to meet him. So you hit. One of the principles is maximum damage
Yeah.
and a minimum amount of effort. All right? So
Wow.
the effort is you put 2 hands on my throat. If I allowed you to get that much, no effort. No effort. No effort.
See? Yet again, I say it a lot so you can really understand this. He hit him first, then he goes for the lock. That sets up the lock.
Right?
If he goes for the lock outright, it may or may not work depending on the person. But you hit him in the eye first, then you go for the lock. It
Effort.
works every time.
Now we're getting into some Hapkido wrist lock. Right? And if I don't like it, it's here. And then down to the ground.
Yeah, that's clean. That's clean.
Utilize the elbow.
So, ooh, that hurt pop. I mean, he's okay. He's hurting him, but you see that he knows what he's doing. He's very knowledgeable in several different styles. He knows his ankle locks, his hand locks, his wrist locks, his finger locks, his locks, as well as his striking and his takedown defense and his biting and he knows all of it, which is really good. It's really impressive.
Oh, hello, Kian. He's already laughing.
You're worse than Cliff.
Remember what I said about pain complying?
Yes.
So grab. Look, this is vulnerable. Now, all day long.
So see, I like that. He went for the ribs because in between, it's very painful. But you saw that after, he went for the head control to get the head to break the spinal alignment. So he's off balance now. He can't just stand up and hit him. So that's really, I mean, very good stuff. Very good stuff. That's what, like, for me, when I'm watching a guy to see if he's good or not, when you start using head control and getting their spinal balance off and breaking their alignment, that's very, usually in my opinion, advanced stuff people don't really talk about, but it works. Because once that spinal alignment is off, you're really breaking the person's structure and they can't do anything. Or at least they can't regain their balance.
Right? If I take a step back, he's going to the ground.
There you go. That's the point. His balance is broken. So now he cannot attack him from that position. That's why it's really good stuff. Like, you see him do it. Guys like Adam Chan do that. Guys like Professor Dave from AJ Jiu-Jitsu, he does that as well. Like the good martial artists on YouTube, they do it because they understand it. It works. Stephen Smith, he does that as well.
So what did I do?
I don't know. It all happened so quick.
My thumb gets between those ribs.
Okay.
So it's very, very
Pains.
tender.
So in case you guys missed
So
it, yeah.
if I shoot here, ow. He could have a knife, he could have pocket shit. I go for the ribs here. I don't have to hit hard. He
That's
grabs
good.
me.
That's good.
His whole, turn around, his whole side in here is open. If I do his ass, nothing. But if I go for
Yeah,
the,
if he hits him, I mean, okay, he has to be really strong, really big guy for that to work. But yet he's using pain that overwhelms his nervous system. That works.
the rib, I get that opening of the neck. Now, face crank.
And yeah.
I don't go for the
Clean stuff.
jiu-jitsu
You
choke.
saw how he went back. He stepped back. Why? To get his head off the alignment. He stepped back, and now he's going to fall over. He's taking his balance.
Kill the guy. Face crank. Pain compliance.
Okay.
Great stuff.
Right?
Great stuff.
Yeah,
Great stuff.
So
Great
that's
stuff.
it.
Great stuff. Please Strip Mall Sensei, it's a great channel. Go check it out. That's the first thing I'll say. A lot of good stuff if you like martial arts, but like the practical side of it, them actually showing what the moves are for in real life situations. Go to his channel. It's very good stuff. I think I might react to one of those videos of him. But this is a really good video. This is a very good video. Really good stuff. That's the thing I wanted to talk about. The underlying principle for self-defense, you have to know. If you're a martial artist, you have to do this. You have to know it because it works. That the whole point, to intercept the guy, hit him first with something that sucks, and then get out of the way or keep attacking with whatever style you want to use after that. But if you don't do that and you let him overwhelm you, he's going to rush you. He's going to swing. Yet again, my experience was first just against a lot of black guys, and they just sprint at you and rush, and it works. It works. That's very effective. If you don't know how to defend that, I don't care what martial artist you are. It's not going to work. They're just going to run at you and punch you, and it works. But when I can intercept him with something, let's say the low line sidekick, now it takes whatever he's doing and it throws out the window. When I intercept him in the eyes, the throat, hit him in the face with a straight hard punch, it intercepts him to where now I can do my combination, get him on the ground, whatever I want to do. But that's so important. Why? Because it makes him stop what he was doing. That is self-defense. Defense is not going to do that. The only way to make someone stop attacking you is to hit him with something that sucks. So, thank you guys for watching this video. Let me know if you like this video and if I should do more reactions. And with that out the way, be sure to like and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next video. The other way, peace and keep training. Bye, guys.